Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays all around. I'm Anthony Gaio, and you're watching the OSBA Game of the Week. I hope everyone had a safe and fun holidays. I know I did. I'm ready for some OSBA basketball. I'll be riding this one solo today. And sorry if I sound a little like Squidward from SpongeBob. I got the holiday sickness coming at me, but, I'm here. I'm ready to call this great game, the most anticipated game of the year between Central Tech Blues and the Orangeville Bears. Here comes Prentice. D'Adverio already missed communications to start off the game. Not the way Tony McIntyre wanted to start off this highly anticipated game between the first team in the East and the first team in the West. Central Tech coming in at 10-1 and Orangeville coming in at 7-0. Malachi Davis now with the ball. Zachary John one-on-one with D'Adverio going in hard. That's a charging call all the way. A little too strong that time. D'Adverio makes up for that miscommunication on the previous play there by taking a defensive charge. Already you see Central Tech with the full court press here. Somewhat of a version of it. See Malachi Davis back off a little bit here. Coleman Stuka with the mismatch on Mullings right now. Look for him to take advantage of that, and that's just way too easy there for Coleman Stuka, and he wanted to foul on that too. Thought he got hit in the face that time, but here's Davis. Davis one-on-one with Prentice, pass it over to Jamal Fuller, coming off a 38-point game before the break against Father Henry Carr. Fuller going right to work, looking to draw a foul, and he does. Matthew Alexander Moncrief picks up an early foul that time. And like I said, Fuller coming off an outstanding game, 38-12 against Father Henry Carr. They came away with that 123-120 victory just before the Christmas break. And tonight's a big test for Central Tech. Any team that faces Orangeville, it's a big test. As Jamal Fuller misses the first free throw there. Not the greatest free throw shooter on the year, shooting about 69%. He'd love to see that percentage go up a little bit here in the second half of the year. As Fuller goes 1 for 2 from the line. Here's Prentice. Over to D'Adverio. Prentice wide open, makes no mistake about it, right down the hatch. Zachary John over to Fuller. Fuller looking to go to work again. Strong move inside, gets it to go on the soft touch. Good answer that time by Central Tech. Prentice try to find M.A. that time. Good job by Kenny Nagasu to get him the passing lane. Head coach for Central Tech, Kevin Jeffers, having a Coach of the Year campaign, and if Central Tech wins this game, I think he is arguably the favorite to win the Coach of the Year award at the end of the year, I should say. D'Adverio gets a switch on Fuller, pulls back. Stuka. D'Adverio, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Strong drive. Bounce pass inside. Nuwaga can't handle it. They got to get it off. Shot clock violation. Great defensive effort that time by Central Tech. And Central Tech travels well. They got a lot of fans here on the left side of these bleachers here at Athlete Institute in Orangeville, Ontario. Davis. Oh, what a move by Malachi. Gets it to go. Holds up the hand for reassurance. What a quick crossover that time. M.A. looking to answer back with those gazelle steps, and he gets it to go. Wow, Matthew Alexander Moncrief. One dribble from past the three-point line. M.A. with the turnover. Finds Prentice, stolen that time by Fuller. Great recovery, here comes Mullings. Davis, wide open. Malachi Davis misses everything that time. Davis, not the best three-point shooter. Definitely a streaky shooter, only shooting at about 29% on the year. D'Adverio now, former TRC champion last year. Prentice, one-on-one with Davis. Down to Nuwaga. Looking to go to work in the post. Finds it open to D'Adverio. Good ball movement here by Orangeville. M.A. down low, gets it to go. Off the glass. Good job that time by Alexander Moncrief. Davis to Fuller. Jamal Fuller, quick shot. It was a healthy look that time, but a little quick in the shot clock, and it's going to go back to Orangeville. 9-5 the scoreboard. Reads 7:18 remaining in the first quarter of the OSBA Game of the Week. I'm Anthony Gallo. And I'm happy to be back here after a long Christmas break. And it's easily the most anticipated game of the year so far. I was lucky enough to, as there's a turnover that time, again by DeVero and Prentice that time. I was lucky enough to call that Bill Crothers and Orangeville game, the last game of the OSBA regular season, first half of the regular season, I should say. And it was quite the outing that time. Of course, Orangeville coming away with the 86-75 victory. But that game was a lot closer than the scoreboard reads. And there's Mullings for three, gets it to go despite the outstretched hands of Nuwaga that time. But as I was saying, Bill Crothers was the toughest test for Orangeville so far this year, but Central Tech might be even more of a tough challenge here. MA now looking to go to work on Nagasu, and he draws the foul that time. We're going to call a foul on the floor, however. Matthew Alexander Moncrief rocking that new headband tonight. DeVero going to get inside to Stuka. He's got that mismatch. He can take advantage of it. He does. Shoots right over Mullings. That's a clean shot all game if it's Mullings covering him. Stolen by Stuka. Coleman to MA for the throwdown. Matthew Alexander Moncrief picking up right where he left off before the break. 3-point lead here for the Bears. Davis well beyond the arc. Malachi Davis with the response. Looked like there was a little bit of contact on that play too. No call. Prentice finds MA. Nice soft touch that time. Gets the roll and the answer right back. Davis looking to push the pace. Malachi Davis. No foul that time. He's going to go back to Orangeville. I'm not sure about that call. However, back comes Orangeville. Prentice going to take it up. Haven't seen Shamar Rathan-Mays yet for the Bears, surprisingly enough. Nice cut by MA. Stuka couldn't find him. DeVero gets a switch. A lot of switching here for Central Tech. MA, oh, what an athletic, acrobatic move that time by Matthew Alexander Moncrief. He's starting to heat up here. Mullings decides not to take that shot. Nice no-look pass, and it's rejected by MA, but they're going to call a foul on the play. Nagasu's getting ready to go up there and yam that one through. Moncrief picks up his second early foul here, and you're going to see Lorenzo Downey come into the game now for the first time. Downey on the year, averaging 9.8 points per game. Nagasu hits the first. Shoots about 60% from the charity stripe. DeVero looking to push it. Downey, former TRC Academy player as well last year, part of the championship team. Nuwaga looking to set a screen. Great on-ball defense. Doesn't matter. Oh, blocked by Nagasu. Prentice got right by Malachi Davis, but Nagasu with a great interior help that time. You're going to see Kyle Felowich come in for the first time tonight for Orangeville. Adds a little bit of size down low. Kyle Felowich racks in about 9.8 points per game himself to go along with 6.5 rebounds through 7 games. Felowich looking to go to work right away. Nice drop step, blocked that time. Oh, what an acrobatic play. They're going to call a foul. What looked like a great defensive play by Caleb Atwee, I should say, leads to a foul. Way to stay with it that time by Justice Prentice. Prentice hits the first. Justice on the year, averaging 12.2 points per game and is a 96% shooter from the line. He doesn't miss much from there. And the proof's in the pudding, obviously, as he goes 2 for 2 at the line. You're going to see big Jamal Fuller take it up now for the Central Tech Blues. Fuller, a lot of one-on-one here. Looks like they're gonna call an offensive foul. Kevin Jeffers looking for a flop that time from Orangeville, not gonna get the call, and still a 4-point game, under 5 minutes now to go in the first quarter of the OSBA game of the week. You're gonna see DeVario take it up, turned over, Davis! Malachi Davis, behind the back, Malachi Davis, don't do him like that. What a move. Downey looking to respond here, baseline. Tries to find Filowich, turned over, Zachary John. Slows it down a bit. Fuller, gonna let it fly. Jamal Fuller in and out that time. Offensive rebound, Downey comes away with it. Lorenzo Downey, strong move, gets it to go off glass. The pace in this game is outstanding. 19-15, Orangeville leads. Davis, back up to Zachary John. Fuller, nearly turned over. And it's gonna go back to the Bears. Fuller pleading for a call. You're gonna see Libert Mullings coming back into the game. Of course, Mullings leads the team in assists with 4.8 assists per game. Prentice. Andre Sinclair now into the game too for Central Tech, number 5. Stuka to Filowich, big man, back out to Prentice. Decides not to shoot a baseline. Can't get it to go, and here comes Mullings on the turnover. Mullings. Sinclair back to Mullings. Here's Davis. He's got that range. He wants it back. Mullings is going to take it himself. Floater. Way off that time, and here comes Downey. They got numbers. What a play by Sinclair to get inside the passing lane. Davis with an outstretched pass, intercepted by DeVario. Prentice, bounce pass. Filowich throws it down with 2 hands. And that's going to lead to a timeout here by Coach Jeffers. That'll lead me to take my first timeout of the first quarter. What pace we have here. 3 minutes to go, remaining 21-15. I'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back to the OSBA Game of the Week. And what a first 7 minutes we've had here so far. 3 minutes to go in this first quarter of the OSBA Game of the Week. Orangeville leads Central Tech 21-15. Matthew Alexander Moncrief on the bench now with foul trouble. He picked up 2 quick ones here. Davis gonna let it fly from deep. Near half court, almost got it to go. DeVario gets it back, mid-range shot, gets the foul. A little too aggressive by Atwee that time. DeVario on the year, 75% free throw shooter. Doesn't get there much, but racks in about 10.5 points per game to go along with 3.5 assists as well. That's second best on the team. Of course, Shamar Raffin-Mays, who has yet to check into this game, leads Orangeville in a second overall in the OSBA in assists with about 5.5. That's second to Jefferson Koulibaly, who's just been having an MVP-like season, leading the league in scoring as well at about 30.5. Former Orangeville player himself. Mullings Gets some space that time. Turned over again. Here comes Downey, pushing the pace for the Bears. DeVero, wide open Filowich, and he flushes it down once again. Kyle Filowich eating down low right now. 2 easy dunks to start off this game for Kyle. Spin move, great job that time. Draws the foul. Kenny Nagasu gonna head to the line. You like to see more of that out of Kenny. On the year, Kenny only averaging about 8.6 per game. But he does rack in about 5.5 rebounds too. A big help here at that forward position for Central Tech. See Malachi Davis come out of the game for the first time now for Central Tech. Desan Spencer in now at the guard position, number 7. Now, these free throws here for Central Tech are important. Every free throw chip here for the Blues is important. You don't want to let Orangeville pull away here because they can in a hurry as well. Prentice to Downey. Between the legs, looking for the screen. Screen coming now, he's got to let it go. DeVero, Filowich, spin move. Travel that time by Kyle. I beg your pardon, I've been calling Kyle. It's actually Kyler Filowich. I apologize to the Filowich family. Up the court now comes Mullings for the Blues. Calling out his half-court set here. Jamal Fuller's back onto the floor as well. Screen now. Gets a switch with Stuka. Spencer. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Nagasu going in strong. He's got to let it go. Shot clock violation that time. What an outstanding defensive possession by the Bears. Stuka gets it to go off glass. 9-point game. Fuller looking to answer here. Strong move. Can't get it to go that time. No foul either. Prentice. Oh my goodness. Acrobatic move. Can't get it to go. Filowich. Won't get it to go, and it will stay with the Bears. Tony McIntyre pleading for a call. You're going to see a timeout here by Tony. 25-16, 41 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the OSBA Game of the Week. Welcome back to the OSBA Game of the Week here at Athlete Institute between Central Tech and Orangeville. We are in Orangeville at Athlete Institute. Home of 3 outstanding teams this year, Athlete Institute Red, Athlete Institute Black, and of course, the Orangeville Prep Bears, as Downey's off the mark that time. Davis still on the bench for the Blues. Mullings, hesitation move, going in strong. Blocked that time by Stuka. I don't like the possessions out of Central Tech here near the end of the first quarter. They looked really good at the start of the game, but it's becoming a lot of isolation ball for the Blues here, and I know Kevin Jeffers would like to see that change, and me too. Their shot selection hasn't been great. Nearly a turnover, and Nagasu comes away with it. Fuller gonna take the shot. Tough shot that time over Justice Prentice. Stuka gonna take it up. Downey for three. Off the front of the iron that time, and back comes the Blues. 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Fuller, they gotta let it go. Floater, gets it to go! No contact that time. Fuller looking back at the ref, and I think he has a case there. Beats the buzzer, 25-18 here. Orangeville leads Central Tech. We'll be back in the second quarter. You're watching the OSBA Game of the Week. Second quarter action about to get underway here at Athlete Institute. Central Tech trailing 25-18 here. Jamal Fuller beating the buzzer at the end of the quarter. Mullings now with the ball, one-on-one with Stuka. Mullings looking to go to work here, pulls back. Great perimeter defense here by Stuka. Fuller looking to go to work. Fuller spinning. Floater over MA, in and out. Gonna go back to Orangeville now. Coming into the game, Jamal Fuller, 22.5 points per game. That's 7th best in the OSBA, going along with 7.5 rebounds per game. DeVero, still haven't seen Rath and Mays in this game. Stuka right under the rim, uses the tin as protection from the shot blocker. John, quick move, gets it to go in, the foul. Central Tech needed that one. Has a chance to cut it to a 6-point lead here at the line. John on the year, averaging about 6.8 points per game. Missed the free throw that time. 7-point game here. Orangeville leads. Prentice, one-on-one with Mullings. Good cutoff that time. Picks up his dribble. Stuka. Spencer trying his best to guard him, and he draws another foul. Coleman Stuka is a problem coming into the game. Averaging just over 17 points per game. And he has been a problem so far tonight. He's been a mismatch all over the floor. About to see Dyson Frank coming to the game now for the Bears. One of two at the line that time for Stuka. 8-point game. John. Oh, nice no-look pass into Gasu with the one-handed hammer. Turnover that time. A miscommunication on the inbound between MA and DeVero. And Dyson Frank coming in for Coleman Stuka now. 6-point game, Central Tech's ball. 8:52 remaining in the first half. Up top to Fuller now. Fuller knifing through the D. Travel call that time on Jamal. Diavero. Filowich to Diavero. Bounce pass. And it's going to stay with Orangeville here. Prentice down to Dyson Frank. M.A. with the ball back up top. Filowich looking to go to work in the post. Nice find to Frank in the corner. Can't get it to go. M.A. with a strong rebound. Back comes Central Tech. Couple of chances that time for the Bears, unable to go. Fuller, a healthy look. Once again, misses from beyond the arc. Prentice now back up the court for the Bears. Pace is starting to pick up here again. Filowich with the mismatch. Filowich with the baby hook and the foul. Kyler Filowich going to work down low. Looking to convert the and one here at the line. And surprising move here by Coach Jeffers, keeping Malachi Davis on the bench still. Deshaun Spencer coming out of the game. Replacing him is Huggard Noel. Cyrus Huggard Noel doesn't get too many minutes on the year, but we call lane violation on Jamal Fuller. That is a call you do not see often. It's going to give Filowich another chance at the line here because of that violation. And he gets it to go this time. Mullings, 9-point game here. Central Tech cut it within 6 at one point in this quarter. Fuller going to work. Draws the foul that time. Aggressive play by Jamal. What he's known for, he's got that underrated first step for a guy his size. He gets to the rim so quick. Fuller, only a 69% free throw shooter, and you can see Davis at the scorer's table now. Malachi Davis and Fuller combining for over 40 points per game. And he goes 0 for 2 from the line that time, does Fuller. Diavero, Filowich couldn't hold on to it, keeps it. Diavero comes away with it somehow. M.A., hesitation. Prentice, floater, can't get it to go. Filowich again with the rebound. A little confused on the call here. Legasso out of the game and Malachi back into the game. They tried the inbound oop, and Davis is going to get a wide open layup here, and he dunks it down. Forget the layup. Let me just jam it down with one hand. M.A. gets it, just like a wide receiver. He gets it to go, but they're going to call an offensive foul. Looks like M.A. hooked him. That's Matthew Alexander Moncrief's third foul of the first half. And he's going to come out of the game with that foul trouble here. You're going to see Lorenzo Downey come in now. Starting to feel momentum shift a bit here, but last time that happened, Orangeville responded in a hurry. John over to Mullings. Davis. Fuller now going to go in strong. Fuller off the glass, he banks it in. 31-26, 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Downey gets the screen from Dyson Frank. Frank, extra pass to Prentice for 3. He gets it to go. Justice Prentice quieting the crowd here. It's weird to say because they're the home team, but Central Tech has a lot of fans here. Libert Mullins called for the travel that time. And just like that, momentum has gone right back to the Bears here, leading by 8, 34-26. Prentice to Frank. Finds Diavero. Filowich calling for it in the post. He gets it. Extra pass to Downey. Lorenzo Downey in and out. Liberd Mullings pushing the pace. John, strong move. Travel call that time. I thought it would have been a block or a charge, but Zachary John caught slipping that time. Diavero, strong move! Off the leg of Darius Diavero. Great play by Zachary John, making up for that last travel call. Able to strip it out of Darius's hands and cause the turnover that time, and back come the Blues. Liberd Mullings now. Screen. Pulling back. Fuller gonna let it fly once again. Jamal Fuller this time makes no mistake about it. They're gonna call a foul on Zachary John. I'm gonna call a reach in here. Not a smart play. Darius to Downey. Downey looking to make some moves here. Once again, another great defensive possession by Central Tech. John blocked that time, but they're going to call a foul. Diavero down at the other end, hit his head on the floor. It's not looking good here. Trainer's going to come out. Darius down at the Central Tech end over here by the Jumbotron. Doesn't look good here. Looked like he banked his head off the ground on that baseline drive. Bit of a scary sight there. Anytime it's a head injury, we just hope he's okay. Just going to take this time to take a quick break here. Hope DeVario's all right. We'll be back as soon as play resumes. Welcome back to the OSBA Game of the Week. Sorry for that long pause there, but prayers up to Darius Diavario, suffering that head injury, what looks like is almost for certain a concussion. He got stretchered out here by the Dufferin paramedics here in Orangeville. Responded in a sound time, and nothing but prayers for Darius, and hopefully he recovers. But we do have a game on hand here still. It's 34-30. Orangeville Prep leads Central Tech. Battle of the two first-place teams in the OSBA, and before that scary injury, it was everything this game has lived up to. As you can see by the scoreboard, two first-place teams playing. And here's Orangeville on the attack. Dyson Frank can't get the hook to go in the paint, and back comes Central Tech. 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Behind the back, Zachary John nearly turns it over. Malachi Davis going to work now on Downey. Nearly lose the ball. He does. Downey throws it to no one that time. John looking to go to work. Nearly loses it. Up and under. Good defense by Downey once again. Davis back up to Libbard Mullings. Davis looking to go to work here. Step back. Malachi Davis. Starting to heat up here in Athlete Institute. 34-33. Orangeville still with the 1 point advantage here. Mismatch down low. Dyson Frank on Mullings. What a great job by Libbard Mullings affronting Dyson Frank here. Frank back up top to Downey. 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Prentice got to let it go. 1 second shot clock violation. Central Tech here has gained momentum, and they are not looking back. Fuller is going to let it go. Quick shot. Can't get it to go. Had a chance to take the lead that time. Stuka for three. Can't get it to go. Here comes Libbard Mullings. Long pass to John. And Central Tech finally takes the lead once again with 3:50 remaining in the second quarter. They have come back from 10 down. Frank looking to make the screen. Stuka can't get it to go on the layup. And there's Dyson Frank on the offensive rebound. Central Tech looking to push the pace again. Libbard Mullings for three. He puts it in. What a confident shot that time by Kaleem Libbard Mullings. 2 point lead now for the Blues. Nawaga, Downey looking to respond. Off the front of the iron. Jamal Fuller going to take it up now for the Blues. Libbard Mullings, back to Davis. Decides not to take it. Malachi looking for the isolation. Davis loses the ball, loses his footing. Frank to Nawaga. Alex Nawaga loses the ball, but a foul called that time on Jamal Fuller. What back and forth we have here. Coming to the end of the second quarter, Kenny Nagasu going to check in for Malachi Davis. Kyler Felowich now in as well for Orangeville. Alexander Nawaga at the line now for Orangeville. Of course, Alex Nawaga was part of King's Christian last year. Short on the first free throw. And he makes the second. 1 of 2 at the line. 38-37, still the Blues lead. Zachary John to take it up. Now for Central Tech. Screen from Nagasu. John sees a lane. Tries to find Nagasu, can't. Turned over. Prentice racing up court. Stuka with a healthy look for three. He rattles it in. And just like that, the Bears take a lead again. Fuller, strong up court. He banks it in. Jamal Fuller, 40-40. 2:25 remaining in the second quarter. Felowich down low, looking for the ball. Pass outside to Prentice. Extra pass, wide open. Stuka, well off the mark that time. What a surprising miss. And Nuwaga is going to get called for the reach-in. And they're in the bonus now. Couple free throws coming. Fuller coming out of the game. Caleb Atwee in the game as well now for Central Tech. Mullings. Can't hit both. Stuka to Prentice. Coleman Stuka finds Nuwaga. Down low to Felowich. Can't hold on to the ball, and it's going to go back to the Blues. Another turnover. Central Tech looking to go to 11-1 here and hand Orangeville their first loss of the season. Mullings, wild shot, can't get it to go. Felowich keeps it in for Orangeville. Nearly stolen, and now a reach-in foul called on Spencer. A little too aggressive that time from Dasan. And just like that, both teams in the bonus now. Got to be careful here. Prentice on the year mentioned earlier. This is his second trip to the line tonight, a 96, you might as well call it 97% from the free throw line this year. He's only missed one so far in OSBA regulation game. It's Malachi Davis, quick rest that time in for the final. 1:45 now for the Blues. Orangeville holds a 2-point lead here, coming down to the wire in the first half. Davis finds Nagasu. Off-ball screen coming from Mullings, doesn't take it. Atwee now looking to go to work in the low post. Sky hook, and he gets it to go off glass. A little unconventional, but he got it to go anyways. Prentice now without his running mate, Darius Diaveri, who suffered that head injury earlier. Nearly loses his balance. Mullings looking for a travel there. Prentice to Felowich. Now he's going to go to work in the post. Nice find to Downey. What a defensive possession here from Central Tech. Felowich to Nuwaga. He throws it down with two hands that time. And the rim is still shaking. 42-44, Orangeville leads. John finds Davis. Well beyond the arc. Malachi Davis misses everything that time. Kevin Jeffers laying into his star player, Malachi Davis. Was not happy with that shot. Felowich. Now he's going to go to work in post. Drop step. Blocked that time by Atwee. Letting him know, too. Nagasu. Long shot. Can't get it to go that time. Nuwaga nearly loses it. Shot clock and game clock separated by 4 seconds. Stuka gets it to go from the corner. Coleman Stuka making it a 5-point game. 5 seconds remaining. Last shot of the quarter. Libbard Mullings blocked by Nuwaga, and that's going to end the quarter and the first half. Orangeville ending the quarter off strong, 47-42. We're going to say one possession left here is when he knocked it out of bounds. Nope, they're going to just call it the half. What a first half it was indeed, 47-42. Both teams still on the bench here. Looks like they're going to put 1 second back on the game clock here. And there was a timeout on the floor as well, so we're going to go one more possession here in the first half. What's been a relatively long first half, of course, because Diavero had that scary injury. But you got to be better safe than sorry, right? 47-42. Central Tech will get one last shot here. Here we go, 1 second remaining on the shot clock. Gotta get a quick shot here. John, gonna let it fly. Gets it to go from the corner. Zachary John with a little dance after for you too. 47-45. Orangeville leads here. You're watching the OSBA Game of the Week. We'll be back for second half action. Stick around. Welcome back to the OSBA Game of the Week. I'm Anthony Gallo. We're watching Orangeville Prep versus Central Tech. Battle of both #1 teams. And on the big board here at Athletes Institute, the Raptors coming down to the last shot. And Kyle Lowry actually missed that as Carmelo hit the game winner just a possession before. And a little distracting here, but we got a great game in front of us. You see Shamar Rathen-Mays on for the first time tonight. Surprisingly, only getting second half minutes here. Zachary John. It's a 2-point game, 47-45. I'm Anthony Gallo. This is the OSBA Game of the Week. Davis, Libbard Mullings. Hesitation move. What a beautiful move, and he banks it in. Libbard Mullings ties the game. Mays, who leads the OSBA in assists. Second in OSBA in assists at 5.5 per game. Stuka behind the back. Oh, to Filowich. Great ball movement here by Orangeville. Even better defense by Central Tech. Prentice to M.A. for three. Matthew Alexander Moncrief short of the mark that time. And back comes Davis and the Blues. Malachi wants to slow down the offense. Decides to take the crossover. Nagasu. Back to Davis. He pulls it out. Fuller looking to go to work here on Stuka. Try with the quick one, but great defense that time by Coleman. Mays, Rathen-Mays with the bounce pass to M.A., and he puts it in the finger roll. What a find. John looking to break down the defense here. Libbard Mullings. This is a mismatch. Libbard Mullings going to take it anyways. In and out that time. Had a chance to take the lead. Rathen-Mays. Hesitation going to take it himself, and he banks it in. Pulled out your do-it-yourself kit that time. Malachi Davis. One-on-one with Matthew Alexander Moncrief. This will be a big win here for Central Tech. They beat Orangeville. Oh, gets the rebound that time. Nagasu thought it might have been offensive interference, but it rolled right off the rim just in time for Kenny to go up there and yam it down. Prentice, Kyler Filowich looking to go to work in the post here. What a play by Libbard Mullings to tie him up. Jump ball. What a effort on the defensive end there that time by Libbard Mullings. And it's going to go back to Central Tech here. Lorenzo Downey going to check in. M.A. going to come out quick once again. Jamal Fuller. Malachi Davis. Fuller knifing through the defense, hop step, gets it to go somehow. The athleticism this kid has for a big man is just outstanding. Downey for three. Lorenzo Downey can't answer back. Fuller pushing the pace. Libbard Mullings sees the lane, pulls back. Malachi. Zachary John. John looking to go in. What a pass to Nagasu, and he throws it down in the face of Downey. Oh my goodness. Stuka for three. Can't answer back, and Nagasu with the rebound. All over the place right now. Kenny pulls back. Jamal going through. Can't get it to go. Almost gets it to go, but they're going to call a blocking foul on Kyler Filowich. Madness here at Athlete Institute right now. The pace is unreal, and Central Tech ends up with a 2-point lead here with 6:40 to go in the third quarter. Fuller misses the free throw, and that's been a big detriment to him this year. Only 69% shooter from the line. Hits the second, however, 3-point game. Central Tech's fans are loud and alive here at Athlete Institute, home of the Bears. Stuka. Downey now. Stuka, another healthy look. Coleman makes no mistake about it, right down the hatch. Libbard Mulling gonna get the call that time. Kaleem Libbard Mulling has been a force tonight here at the guard position for Central Tech. This game has been as advertised. Both #1 teams, arguably both #1 coaches in the OSBA right now. I think whoever wins this game is in sole possession of first place in that Coach of the Year award race. Of course, Tony McIntyre leading the Orangeville team to an undefeated season so far, and Central Tech with just 1 loss on their record in 11 games. Mays, double team coming. Downey finds Filowich. Wide open Prentice, extra pass to Stuka, again for 3. Coleman couldn't continue the hot streak. Davis comes down with the rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. What a heartbreaking possession that time. It looked like the Blues had numbers too, and Davis can push that ball like no one else. 5:55 remaining in the third quarter. Jamal Fuller coming out of the game now. Nagasu one-on-one with Filowich. Hook. Little out of control that time. Good defense by Kenny Nagasu. Malachi Davis all day. Surprising miss that time. Had all the time in the world. Mays through the legs. Downey, he can hit that. Lorenzo Downey in and out that time. Filowich with the big rebound, and he banks it in, and the foul. Flex on him, young fella. Kyler Filowich. Letting everyone know who he is. 56-56. What an entertaining second half so far, and a short rest for Jamal Fuller. Malachi Davis, 57-56, Orangeville leads Central Tech. Davis, crossover, spin move. He put him in a blender and he banked it in. Malachi Davis has been doing that all year for the Blues. Prentice, crossover, throws it away. The intensity is picked up here in Orangeville. Zachary John, behind the back pass, couldn't get it to him. Downey, Orangeville with numbers. What a pass by Filowich to Stuka. Hesitation, and he puts it in. That was an outstanding play in transition for the Bears. John to Davis, looking like a similar play from the last time down. Davis pulls back. Mullings wide open. Libbard Mullings couldn't make him pay that time. Rathen Mays. Stuka, baseline. Mays, despite the hand in the face, can't get it to go, looking for a foul. What a touch pass by Filowich, and Stuka lays it in. Big-to-big passing is on display right now for Orangeville. They've taken a 3-point lead. Nagasu, looking to go to work, draws the foul, offensive foul actually. They're saying he pushed off. Kevin Jeffers, very animated on the sideline right now, talking to the ref. Kenny Nagasu going to take a seat. Caleb Adwee in the game now for Central Tech. 4:08 remaining in the third quarter. Mays to Downey. Alexander Nwaga. Tries to find Nwaga again, he does. Stuka for 3. Coleman Stuka again. Coleman Stuka has been a flamethrower from three-point land tonight. 63-58. Momentum is back in Orangeville's hands. Davis looking to respond. Malachi. Good defensive possession. Atwee couldn't float it in off glass. Mays looking for a screen from Filowich. Downey has the mismatch, looking to go to work. Downey held up that time. Mays somehow gets it to Nuwaga. Nuwaga can't get it to go, and Mays tips it in. One of the smallest players on the floor comes in and tips it in, and the Bears are fired up here on the bench and on the floor. Central Tech needs an answer. Jump shot, not a high percentage shot that time, but he gets his own rebound. Atwee, Fuller, travel call. Jamal Fuller couldn't believe it. That's another travel call on Jamal tonight. Orangeville is on the brink of making this a double-digit game, 65-58. Nuwaga into Filowich. Nice interception by Jamal Fuller. Fuller behind the back, nearly loses it. They're going to call a reach and foul that time. Had the right idea, but a smart foul by Orangeville. Davis. Atwee. Strong move. Can't get it to go over Filowich. Central Tech comes away with the rebound. Davis. Spin. Malachi Davis again. He's already done that tonight. You got to think he's got to be dizzy by now. Mays. 5-point game. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Filowich to Downey. Nuwaga. Stolen by Davis. John. Can't get the acrobatic layup to go. Numbers now for Orangeville. Mays. Wide open. Stuka again for three. Short that time. Nuwaga with the rebound. Can't get the easy layup to go. Gets his own rebound. Stolen by John. Zachary John crossover. He banks it in, and the foul. What a play by Zachary John. My goodness, back and forth tonight here at Athlete Institute. It just doesn't stop. What a game we have on hand. Back and forth these teams go. Zachary John trying to cut it down to a 2-point game now after that ridiculous crossover and layup. And he can't get the extra point to go. 3-point game, 65-62. Seems like any one of these teams, seems like whenever a team goes on a run, the other answers right away. This is truly a battle of the two number ones here in the OSBA, the best league in the country. You're gonna see Zachary John come out of the game. Jaden Witter-Watts in for the first time tonight, surprisingly enough, coming in averaging 12 points per game. Filowich, drop step, beautiful move, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, again a rebound, and finally he puts it in. Kyler Filowich going to work down low. He's been a problem all evening. I almost said afternoon, it's almost 10 p.m. at night. Davis. Libbard Mullings now, off-ball screen. Davis irate with his teammate now. Malachi, step back, doesn't take it, 1 second, shot clock violation. Outstanding defensive possession that time by the Bears. Going to keep their undefeated season going, 55.5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Central Tech is in the bonus already. Downey coming off the screen. Same with Stuka. Mays, stolen by Libbard Mullings to Malachi. Strong, can't get it to go, but a foul on Downey. Boy, Downey met him at the summit, but a little too aggressive that time. In and out that time. Malachi Davis coming in 9th in scoring in the OSBA at 21.1 points per game on 45.5% shooting. Not to mention he gets 4.5 assists per game. 67-63. Stolen. Libbard Mullings, second straight steal. He's gonna pull up, confident shooter. Libbard Mullings lets him know it's a 3-point shot and a 1-point game now, 67-66. Timeout coming here. Tony McIntyre wants to talk it over. 16.5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. I'll be back in just a second. You're watching the OSBA Game of the Week. Sixteen and a half seconds remaining in the third quarter of what has been easily the best game of the year so far in the OSBA. 67-66, Rath and Mays. Shot clock turned off. Double coming. Stuka, 3 seconds remaining. Shot! Well short, and that's going to end the third quarter. 1-point game, 67-66. I gotta calm down here myself. It's been a great back and forth game, but we're gonna take the time here in between quarters to thank our sponsors of the OSBA. Spalding Precision Basketball, crossover game film breakdown. That's how I get all my stats here from the OSBA, all the league leaders. The OABO referees, Universal Hoops mixtapes, Ryerson GSX Lab, OSBA All Access episodes. Of course, you can check that out on the OSBA Instagram page at Ontario SBA. You can follow Ontario SBA as well at Twitter. And hey, while you're at it, you might as well give me a follow at Anthony Gallo on all platforms. But boy, oh boy, what a game we have here. Both teams coming in sitting pretty at number one in their respective divisions. And it has all the makings of coming right down to the wire. Earlier in the day, Father Henry Carr laid a whooping on Southwest Academy, 117-75. That was a big game. Of course, Father Henry Carr coming off that loss to these very Central Tech Blues here. And just an update, the Women's Southwest Academy loses to King's Christian Collegiate 75-57 as well. Another game going on tonight. Without the final score, those Caledon basketball women's versus Lincoln Prep. And Thornley beats Athlete Institute. That was a game that happened just before this one. But back to the action here. 10 minutes to go in this game. The OSBA Game of the Week, 67-66. I'm Anthony Gallo. And what a game we've had so far. Rath and Mays, one-on-one with Davis. Filowich, Stuka, highly contested shot, nearly went in still. Witter Watts. Zachary John, who had a big third quarter. Fuller, spinning. Foul. Not much contact on the play that time, but call on the floor regardless. Fuller using his muscle. What defense by Filowich, using his big body that time. Davis inside, and Fuller finally gets it to go, and Central Tech takes the lead. Mays to Stuka. Tied up that time. There's a mismatch. And foul on the floor that time. Caleb Atwee doesn't like it, but in hindsight, that was a smart foul. Lorenzo Downey had a clear path to the lane as soon as he got by him. You're going to see Justice Prentice coming back into the game for the first time in a while here. He's going to take out Dyson Frank. Libert Mullings on the bench for Central Tech. Don't expect him to sit there very long. Prentice up top now, guarded by John. Stuka got the switch. Downey for three. Gets it to go, Lorenzo Downey. He can hit that with his eyes closed. Orangeville has regained the lead once again. Malachi Davis. Davis tried to cross him over off the foot. No, they're gonna say it. It's still Central Tech's ball. From this angle up here, from the broadcasting studio, it looked like it went off Davis's foot, but it'll stay with Central Tech. Davis knifing through the D, and he banks it in high off glass. That was a tough shot that time by Malachi. Mays, wide open, Downey, two open. Where's the defense? They got lucky that time. John pushing the pace now. Fuller for three, puts it in! Jamal Fuller! 73-70, Central Tech leads once again. Prentice. Down low to Filowich. Downey doesn't take it. Spins off. Foul on the floor once again. 7:59 remaining in the OSBA game of the week. Stuka, another wide open shot. Too strong that time. And it's going to stay with Orangeville. Davis finds Filowich. Shamar inside, floater, down, he couldn't get the roll to go. It's gonna stay with Orangeville here. 2 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Sorry, they reset it to 14 now. Prentice, Filowich, he's been going to work all night down. No look to Stuka, what a play, big to big passing. That was outstanding vision by Kyler Filowich. Zachary John calling out a play now. Libert Mullings still on the bench for Central Tech. John, crossover, spinning. Nice pass inside to Atwee. Can't get it to go. Filowich on the interior. Mays takes it himself. He banks it in. Orangeville regains the lead. Back and forth, these teams continue to fight. Witter Watts to Jamal Fuller. Fuller, Davis, he's got some space. Davis, nice drop off to Atwee. What a smart play by Malachi Davis. Rathan Mays has Stuka now. M.A. still on the bench for Orangeville. Downey. Mays finds Prentice. Prentice goes baseline. Prentice can't get it to go. Stuka on the offensive rebound, puts it up and can't get it to go either. Jaden Witter Watts has some space. Witter Watts floats it up, can't get it to go off glass. Atwee with the rebound. Down low, and they're gonna call a foul. Caleb Atwee earning those free throws. Atwee misses the first. Has a chance to give Central Tech a 2-point lead here. 6:05 remaining in the OSBA game of the week. And just a reminder, I'll be back here tomorrow night when TRC comes to town and faces the Bears. Off on both that time. Rathan Mays calling for a screen. Gets the mismatch. They switch back. Mays, tough three-point shot. Looking for a call, but that was clean. And Downey, the offensive rebound. Jamal Fuller holding his face. Looked like he might have got poked in the eye. See Matthew Alexander Moncrief warming up on the bench over there. Perhaps a foreshadow of him coming back into the game soon enough. Coming up on halfway through the fourth. Breakdown in the double. Witter Watts misses the open three. Mays, they have numbers. Mays to Stuka. Great play. That's as good as it gets in transition. Fuller, strong, foul, blocking foul. 2 shots coming for Jamal. And that might not be a bad call at all for Orangeville because Jamal has been suspect at the line all night tonight. And here we go, I think. Well, Malachi Davis is on the bench, but Libbard Mullings coming back into the game, along with Kenny Nagasu. Don't expect Malachi to sit for long. Fuller off on the first. Fuller misses again. That has been a killer for him all night. And frankly, all season, Jamal Fuller needs to get that percentage up. And you see M.A. coming to the scorers table now. Stuka. Gonna take it himself. Nice find to Downey. 1 dribble shot. Lorenzo Downey. Championship experience written all over him. John. Spin. What a move. Go in and out that time, but he's gonna head to the line. What a pirouette by Zachary John. If he made that shot, that would have been all over the OSBA page and the highlight of the night. John off again. That's 3 free throws missed in a row here for Central Tech. This could come back to bite them with now 4:59 remaining in the fourth quarter. Again, a miss at the free throw line. That's 4 straight. Could have been back to a 1-point game by now. Moncrief. Stuka finds Filowich. They're going to call a foul on the floor on Zachary John. There's a mismatch down low. 81-75. Central Tech needs to get their offensive game going back here. Downey looking to go to work in the post. Lorenzo Downey spinning off. Silly turnover that time. Fuller, Witter Watts, blocked by M.A. He came back and he rejected it. Matthew Alexander Moncrief's athleticism on display right there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What a chase down block. Nagasu. Zachary John looking to break down M.A. Tough play. Nagasu. Strong move. Foul coming. Malachi Davis still on the bench here for Central Tech, surprisingly enough. Play resumes here, 4:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. Nagasu at the line, 6-point game. Orangeville leads 81-75. Nagasu ends a 4-shot drought here at the line for Central Tech as a whole. Misses the second. 5-point game coming down to the wire here. Rathan Mays gonna take it up for Orangeville. Missed all of the first half and is yet to sit here in the second. Filowich down low in the post again. Kyler finds Prentice. Stuka. Back to Filowich. Stuka, he has that range. Coleman Stuka! My goodness, he is a flamethrower. Breaking the hearts of the Central Tech fans in attendance tonight. Every time it looks like Central Tech comes back, he's always there with an answer. Fuller for three. Can't get it to go. And Orangeville has all the momentum now. M.A. Stuka again for three. Can't get it to go. That would have been a dagger. John. Central Tech needs a hoop. Spin again. Charging call. What a defensive play by Shamar Rathan Mays. Malachi Davis finally checking back in now for the Blues. Central Tech needs something here. They haven't made a basket in quite some time. Foul coming here for Jamal. M.A. hits the second. 10-point game. Mullings. Shot fake. Mullings. No call. Nearly stolen. M.A. What a pass. Filowich misses the easy layup. Fuller for three. Well off the mark that time. Nagasu gets the rebound and he puts it in off glass. 2:50 remaining, 8-point game. Central Tech needs a stop. Mays now. Shamar. No foul. I'm sorry, but it looked like he hooked his arm that time. Regardless, 2:36 remaining, 86-78. Prentice to M.A. Gets the foul call that time. And M.A. hits the second. 87-78. Central Tech on the brink of losing their second game of the year here. Libbard Mullings. Crossover. Mullings going in strong. Gets it to go somehow. And a timeout coming here for Tony McIntyre. He wants to talk it over. It's going to lead us to take a break here. You're watching the OSBA Game of the Week. We'll be back in just a moment. .216 remaining in the OSBA Game of the Week. 87-80. Orangeville leads. Coming right down to the wire here. Orangeville is pulled away a little bit here. Was back and forth for most of the second half. 7-point game now. Orangeville trying to keep their undefeated season alive. Looking to go to 8-0 here. MA spinning off. Shamar now back to Matthew Alexander Moncrief. Rathan Mays behind the back. Matthew Alexander Moncrief. What a find to Stuka. Blocked by Nagasu. What a rejection. And a foul on Prentice that time. What a defensive recovery by Kenny Nagasu. And a couple free throws coming here for Zachary John as both teams are in the bonus now with 1:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. John off again. Another free throw miss here, and that has been the story of the fourth quarter for Central Tech. Another miss! If I'm Kevin Jeffers in practice, just free throws all practice, because this has been a tough outing. Moncrief, baseline, what a move, he gets it to go! Somehow, I have no idea, I can't believe what I just saw. MA with another acrobatic move under the baseline. Libert Mullings behind the back, spinning off somehow, dancing on him, misses the travel on, and Mullings cannot believe it. What a possession that time, and 9-point game with under 90 seconds remaining. Moncrief, they're going to call a travel on Matthew that time. .109 remaining. Hope is slipping away now from Central Tech. They need a shot and quick. Preferably a three-point shot here. Fuller going in strong. What defense by Stuka. Blocked again, but they're going to call a foul. Fuller, another miss. This game would have been totally different if they didn't miss as many free throws coming down the stretch here. And that time Fuller goes 1 for 2. Rathan Mays. Shamar finds an open Stuka. What a dagger shot that time. You can write this one up now. Malachi for 3, trying to answer back. Well off the mark. Fuller now for 3 again. Can't get it to go. Jamal grasping his knee. Or his calf area there. Looks like Jamal's going to be okay. Off the mark again. Fuller in agonizing pain here at the line. Hits the second, has one more now as he was fouled on the three-point shot. Long pass, and Fuller another tough fall. Prentice to M.A. to Felowich. What a touch pass. Stuka. Great ball movement here to close out the game. M.A. spin. Back to Stuka again for three. Coleman misses it. Jamal Fuller to Mullings for three. Off again. Fuller gets the board, and he finger rolls it in. But a little too late here. Double team coming, and they're going to call a foul on Shamar. Sorry, a foul on Mullings that time on Shamar. 12.2 seconds remaining, and this was quite the game here and until really Orangeville took over here in the fourth quarter. It was around that 5-minute mark when they pulled away. Really showed their experience here. Of course, this team led by Shamar Rathen-Mays and Matthew Alexander Moncrief, both getting their senior jackets before the game, spending all 4 years of their high school career with the Orangeville Prep squad here in Orangeville at Athlete Institute. Of course, there's an abundance of talented players leading the way here for Orangeville, but these two really exemplify loyalty and dedication to this program. And will have very successful careers moving on into post-secondary. Fuller gonna let it fly. He gets it to go, but and another timeout coming here for Tony McIntyre. It's gonna allow him to advance the ball to the half court here. It's 93-88. Obviously, still a chance here, but I think the foul game's gonna come here. 2 more free throws, and that should do it for Orangeville. Looking to go to 8-0 here tonight. This was definitely the hardest competition of the year. Back-to-back now before the Christmas break. Had to face Bill Crothers, and of course the score was 86-75, an 11-point victory, but it was not, the score didn't do that game justice. It was back and forth all game, just like this one, but late in the fourth quarter, Orangeville took over and showed why they are the best high school team in Canada, really, and why players from all over the country and North America come to play for this squad, and it's exemplified so far, and they're going to, albeit the rest of the game goes as expected, they will move to 8-0 in Central Tech. They shouldn't hang their hats on this game. Yes, they got to improve free throws. Yes, they got to improve other aspects of the game. But what a test tonight against Orangeville. You're going up against the best, and you hang right with them, punch for most of the game. So you sure up a couple things, and come playoffs, might be a different story. This is a potential finals preview here. It's going to go to Central Tech. Shamar stepped out of bounds that time. 6 seconds to go. Fuller, he's got to pull up for 3. Can't get it to go, and that's going to do it here. Orangeville comes away with the victory, 93-88. This was indeed the OSBA game of the week, and a live up to the hype. Both teams going back and forth most of the game. Central Tech will move to 10-2, and Orangeville will stay undefeated, 8-0. I'm Anthony Gao for the rest of the OSBA staff and organization. Say have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow night right back here, TRC versus Orangeville Prep. Good night.